స్టేజ్ మీద ఉన్న నాయకులందరికీ పేరు పేరున వారు ధన్యవాదాలు నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తూ వర్మ గారిని అలాగే మన పార్థసారథి గారిని పాక వెంకట సత్యనారాయణ గారికి చింతమనేని గారికి సంటి గారికి విక్రమ్ గారికి అమరప్రసాద్ రెడ్డి గారు మనందరి కోసం వారితో పాటు తమిళనాడు నుంచి ఇక్కడికి విచ్చేశారు. వారు రాష్ట్ర కార్యదర్శిగా ఉన్నారు.
And I'm also very happy to note this yatra is happening especially when our NDA government is in power and a very dynamic Chief Minister, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, is in power. He was the same NDA convener in 1999, which was a historic election. And the election in 1999, it showed the people of Bharat, a non-Congress government can come to power. It can stay in power. It can complete its full 5-year term in power. And it is only fitting this yatra is happening in the state of Andhra Pradesh when Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu is in power. It is also fitting to know after the completion of the birth of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji 100th year, in a few days we are going to celebrate the 101st anniversary of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji's birth anniversary. This is happening right in that middle. And we are in the 19th district where the 19th statue of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji Garu is installed today. In a few days from now, when 25th December 2025 when it comes, we will be celebrating the 101st birth anniversary of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, which is not a very normal occasion, which is a great occasion, a country remembering and honoring its tallest leader.
ఈ యాత్ర మన డైనమిక్ సీఎం చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు ఉన్న సమయంలో జరుగుతోంది. ఎన్డీఏ కన్వీనర్గా 99లో వారు ఉండడం జరిగింది. మనం అందరం కలిసి ఎన్డీఏ ద్వారా కాంగ్రెసేతర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేయడం 5 సంవత్సరాలు పూర్తి చేయగలిగాం. మనం ఈ శత జయంతి సందర్భంగా జరుగుతున్న ఈ యాత్రలో ఈరోజు 19వ విగ్రహ ఆవిష్కరణ చేసుకోవడం జరిగింది. రాబోయే 25వ తేదీ నాటికి మనము 100వ జయంతి, వాజ్పేయి గారి 100వ జయంతి జరుపుకోబోతున్నాం.
The iconic leader and the Deputy Chief Minister of the state, Sri Pawan Kalyan Garuji, when he came to Madurai a few months back on our invitation to come to Madurai to attend the Murugar Manadu, 5 lakh people turned up for that event. I still fondly remember that occasion where the dynamic Chief Minister of the state was also part of our event in Tamil Nadu. And friends, we have to understand, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, in 1953, our state president is an ideological person. He is part of the RSS family. Every single day he has seen the ideological mission of the party. He has grown up in the party and now he is the state president of this party. Likewise, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in 1953 in the month of May, he went along with Shyam Prasad Mukherjee ji to the New Delhi railway station in the last weekend of May, and Shyam Prasad Mukherjee ji was on a train to go to Kashmir. He was there to protest the entry permit that was put on the other people of Bharat not belonging to Kashmir. And Vajpayee ji packed the suitcase of Shyam Prasad Mukherjee ji, and in the railway station he has seen him off. And the same Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji on 23 June 1953, he had to hear the sad news of Shyam Prasad Mukherjee ji passing away in a jail in Srinagar, illegally detained. And we are talking of a political personality who has seen the injustice happen to a senior party leader and our icon, Shyam Prasad Mukherjee ji. That motivated Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji to join himself into politics from RSS and become a part of the Bharatiya Jansangh.
మన మాధవ్ గారు ఏ విధంగా అయితే సిద్ధాంత ఆధారంగా పార్టీలోకి వచ్చారో, అలాగే మన వాజ్పేయి గారు 1953లో శ్యామప్రసాద్ ముఖర్జీతో కలిసి వారు కాశ్మీర్కి రైలులో ప్రయాణం చేస్తూ ఉండగా వాజ్పేయి గారు వారి సూట్ కేసును సర్ది ట్రైన్ ఎక్కించడం జరిగింది. కానీ దురదృష్టవశాత్తు 22 జూన్ 1953లో శ్యామప్రసాద్ ముఖర్జీ గారిని జైలులో అన్యాయంగా చంపివేయబడ్డారు. ఆ విషయం తెలియజేయడం, అలాగే ఇది అన్యాయంగా భావిస్తూ మన వాజ్పేయి గారు రాజకీయాల్లోకి రావడం జరిగింది ఆర్ఎస్ఎస్ నుంచి.
Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee garu, he took a long route to become the Prime Minister of Bharat. In 1957, when he became the Member of Parliament from Balrampur, he contested not from one seat, he contested from 3 seats. Because the party was a growing party. He was taking on the very mighty Congress party. A leader, a budding leader like Vajpayee garu, he contested in 3 parts of our country. He was elected from Balrampur, and different occasions he was a member of, from New Delhi he was a member of parliament, from Lucknow he was a member of parliament. Not only has he seen success in politics, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji has also seen crushing defeats in politics. In 1984, when our new party, Bharatiya Janata Party, which was formed in 1980, when we contested our first elections as a party in 1984, we only had 2 members of parliament. Even Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, he lost that election in 1984. The Congress party members in parliament, they used to mock at Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, saying, Atal Bihari ad gaya, Atal Bihari ad gaya. From there, a person belonging to BJP with 2 MPs in the parliament, he brought BJP to power on multiple occasions. And we have seen BJP confidently in power because he has to face all the negatives of politics. He stood strong. 10 times member of parliament Lok Sabha, 2 times member of parliament Rajya Sabha. So we have to understand Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji in its proper perspective. A person who took a long route. At the age of 72, he became the Prime Minister of Bharat for 13 days. His government was brought down. Again in 1988, 1999, he was the Prime Minister of Bharat for 13 months. Again the party was brought down, the government was brought down. Then with a lot of conviction in 1999, he had the opportunity to complete his full term as Prime Minister for 5 years.
వాజ్పేయి గారు 1957లో బలరాంపూర్ నుంచి పోటీ చేయడమే కాకుండా దేశంలో మొత్తంగా 3 సీట్లలో పోటీ చేశారు. బలరాంపూర్ నుంచి గెలిచారు. ఆయన గ్వాలియర్ నుంచి, లక్నో నుంచి, న్యూఢిల్లీ నుంచి అనేక ప్రాంతాలలో గెలిచి పార్లమెంట్లో ప్రవేశించారు. అలాగే 1984లో మనకొచ్చిన 2 సీట్ల నుంచి ఈరోజు ప్రభుత్వంలోకి రావడం వరకు వారి కృషి ఎంతో ఉంది. అలాగే కాంగ్రెస్ 1984లో మనకి 2 సీట్లు వచ్చినప్పుడు హేళన చేశారు, విమర్శించారు. కానీ వాజ్పేయి గారు ఆ కష్టాలన్నీ చూశారు. పార్టీని ఆ స్థాయి నుంచి ఈ స్థాయి వరకు తీసుకురావడంలో వారి కృషి ఎంతో ఉంది. అలాగే వారు 10 సార్లు లోక్సభలోను, 2 సార్లు రాజ్యసభలోను ఉన్నారు. ఒకసారి 13 రోజులు, తర్వాత 13 నెలలు మాత్రమే ప్రభుత్వంలో పాలించిన 1999లో మనము పూర్తి మెజారిటీతో గెలిచి 5 సంవత్సరాలు మనము పూర్తి చేయడం జరిగింది.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee garu's life will be etched in Indian political history as a great leader who showed to our people of Bharat that there is a non-Congress government possible in our country. A stable non-Congress government can be possible in our country, and he changed the grammar of politics. The grammar of politics was all about caste. The grammar of politics was all about horse trading. The grammar of politics was all about money. Atal Bihari Vajpayee garu in 1999, he showed us the grammar of politics can be about development.
వాజ్పేయి గారు గొప్ప నాయకుడే కాకుండా కాంగ్రెసేతర ప్రభుత్వం సాధ్యము అని చూపించారు. ఇక నుంచి అన్నామలయ్య గారు డైరెక్ట్ గా ఇంగ్లీష్ లో మాట్లాడతారు. మన వాళ్ళందరూ అర్థమవుతోంది ఇంగ్లీష్ అని తెలియజేయడం జరిగింది కాబట్టి అనువాదం లేకుండా వారు ప్రసంగాన్ని కంటిన్యూ చేస్తారు.
Thank you, Anna. I'm very sorry I'm not able to speak in Telugu. Next time I'll improve and come. I'm very sorry.
వచ్చేసారి తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతానని చెప్తున్నారు గట్టిగా కరతాళ ధ్వనులు.
Dear brothers and sisters, it is that Vajpayee ji we are honoring today by unveiling the statue in Yeluru on 26th of December in our capital city Amaravati. Our state president along with our senior leaders from our party will be honoring Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji garu in a 2.5 acre land, not only with a statue but also with a museum. So I'm very happy the state unit of Andhra Pradesh has thought about Vajpayee ji in this form, and his memory will continue to guide us all for many years to come. When Vajpayee ji took power in 1999, we have to understand, friends, he just finished 13 months as a prime minister. The government was brought down, and all of us, we talk about Pokhran test, we talk about nuclear test. But how many of us knew Rajiv Gandhi ji had the opportunity to go for a nuclear test? He didn't go because he felt the powers of America with its sanctions will curtail our country. After that, different prime ministers had the opportunity to test our nuclear weapons, including the United Front government. None of them were willing to bite the bullet. It is Vajpayee ji on 11th May 1998. He decided to show the world that Bharat, our country, can be a responsible nuclear power. We did 5 tests. We did 3 tests on 11th May 1998. None of the world major powers knew India is conducting a nuclear test. The mettle of Vajpayee ji is not doing the first test. The first test on 11th May 1998 happened because of a technical skill. When the Americans came with sanctions on the night of 11th May 1998, Vajpayee ji did 2 more tests on 13th May 1998. Fully knowing France, fully knowing America, fully knowing Great Britain, they are going to put punishing sanctions on Bharat, fully seeing that, he went for a second test on 13th May 1998. That is the greatness of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Because the second test had to be done. Vajpayee ji also knew when we do the phase 1, he clearly knew Vajpayee ji. Roads are going to be the engine of development. You give people good roads, people move faster from point A to point B. The goods move faster from point A to point B. Development will accelerate. The first phase of National Highway Development Project is the very famous Golden Quadrilateral Project, which started in 2001. For a highway of 5,800 kilometers connecting 4 major metro, he showed to the people of our country, as a politician, as a prime minister, as a part of a government, I will give you better roads, faster roads, so that your quality of life will improve. The phase 2 of National Highway Development Project is as important as phase 1. The phase 2 is the north-south, east-west connectivity project. Another 7,800 kilometers. He connected Kashmir to Kanyakumari. He connected Silchar to Porbandar. Another 7,800 kilometers he connected. All together in the Golden Quadrilateral Project and in the north, south, east, west, he gave 13,500 kilometers of quality national highway roads, 4-lane and 6-lane. Greatest contribution. We have to understand at that time in our country, taking over from 4 governments in 9 years, the economic condition not very strong. For Golden Quadrilateral, he gave 33,000 crore. And for the north, south, east, west, he gave another 40,000 crore. 73,000 crore between 2001 and 4. This great statesman gave it to our country only for development. It is important on this wonderful day, we remember all the great contributions of this Mahan. Politically strong, politically agile, not afraid to take risky big decisions, as a part of a coalition government, taking everybody along, giving development to us. Now we all know a child born into a rich family will have an advantage of a better education. A child born in a poor family in Yeluru might not have the same advantage. First time he brought Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan to say, any child between the age of 8 to 14 in a rich family, poor family, be it in New Delhi, be it in Yeluru, be it in Chennai, be it in Calcutta, everybody will have a right to education. He brought amended Article 21A and made it a fundamental right. Any child born in a family, even if it is very, very poor, will have education as a fundamental right. The contribution of Vajpayee is so immense, so immense. Even the opposition leaders, even leaders belonging to other political parties, including Congress, they had the highest of respect for this greatest of statesmen. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji, in 1958, when he introduced Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji to Nikita Khrushchev, the premier of Soviet Union in Rashtrapati Bhavan, in a reception, he was introducing everybody. When Nehru ji introduced Vajpayee ji, 1958, he said, he is the future Prime Minister of this country. 1958, Nehru ji as the Prime Minister of our country, introducing Vajpayee ji to Nikita Khrushchev as saying he is our future Prime Minister. Of course, it took 40 years to reach there, because he reached there with ideology intact. He reached there with spirit intact. He reached there by his non-corrupt, uncompromising attitude. He had the opportunity to serve as Prime Minister, as I said, 13 days, 13 months and 5 years. And we also have to understand, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, all the roots that he laid, all the foundations that he built, our current Prime Minister, the global leader, Vishwaguru, Sri Narendra Modi ji, is taking it to a different orbit. If it is golden quadrilateral, north, south, east, west, now we are talking of Sagar Mala and Bharat Mala, the infrastructure being taken to a different level. If it is Operation Vijay in 1998, 1999, as part of Kargil, we have taken Operation Sindoor to a very different level to show our adversaries nobody can dare touch a single Indian in our country. If it is telecom revolution, which took from 3 to 70% of the population, Modi ji has ushered in 4G, 5G, and we are homegrown 6G, artificial intelligence technology to a different level. And that is why this yatra is very aptly named Atal Modi Suparipalana Yatra. What Atal ji started, Modi ji is taking it to a different orbit and different level. So friends, it is our duty to always stand with our great leaders who have stood for us. And another unknown dimension of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, imagine, in the year 2001, he knew a growing India needs petrol. He knew a growing India needs diesel. He knew a growing India needs petroleum products. But we can't be dependent on few countries in the world to give us petrol. In 2001, he made a deal in the far eastern Russia. We took 20% stake in an oil field in Russia called the Sakhalin 1 project for $1.7 billion. After independence, this is the single largest investment by Indian government outside our country in the far eastern Russia to get petrol and diesel for us. Now you will be wondering, you'll be thinking, how many investments we have made now? Vajpayee ji made the first investment in 2001. Right now our Indian government, we have made 20 investments outside our country, from Latin America to Russia to Japan, to secure the energy needs of our country. And Vajpayee ji is such a statesman. He thought 20, 30 years later what India will need, not what today it is. So friends, it is with a deep sense of patriotism, it is with a sense of conviction. We have to remember Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji for years to come. He has shown to the people of our country a good governance is possible, and good governance will also give election results. Now Modi ji, we are seeing a new wave in our country now. We are seeing increasing number of people voting. Normally when more people vote, the governments will fall. In Bihar, 12% more people voted. The government came back to power. In Goa, in today local body elections, 5% more people voted. The BJP Goa won the highest number of seats in local body. Yesterday in Maharashtra, our alliance of Shiv Sena, our alliance of BJP, our alliance of NCP in Maharashtra, We got a historic local body election result, but more people voted. The grammar of politics have changed after Modi ji has come to power from anti-incumbency to pro-incumbency, friends. This is not a normal thing. Again, the politics of our country is changing. When we do good work, when we do work on development, people will come, our mothers will come, our sisters will come, our daughters will come. They will come to the EVM machine. They will reward the government with one more performance. I keep complaining in Tamil Nadu that when our Udayanidhi Stalinji is sleeping there, Naralokesh Garu is awake here. Our companies which are supposed to come to Tamil Nadu, they come, they sign the MOU. I see after a week, the same company comes to Andhra, they sign an MOU, they invest. Sometimes I get angry. The money which is supposed to come to Tamil Nadu, because of Dravida Munnetra Kalagam DMK government's inefficiency, it is going out of Tamil Nadu. At the same time, I feel happy. It is coming to an NDA government headed by Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Here, the money is coming here. That is why Andhra Pradesh is one of the most exciting states now, with the highest amount of FDI coming into the state and the greatest social transformation happening. I only hope and pray in 2026, Tamil Nadu will also see an NDA government like Andhra, which will put premium on development, which will take all the people along, which will again put Tamil Nadu in the growth pedestal. I congratulate once again the NDA government of Andhra Pradesh for delivering and delivering more than what we have promised and keeping this as a very exciting state and having a generation of political leaders. I hope and pray our Bharatiya Janata Party here, our Karyakarta, we should never forget in 1984, when two MPs went to parliament in 1984, as part of Bharatiya Janata Party, we had one MP from Gujarat, we had one MP from undivided Andhra Pradesh. It is that history, that kind of a legacy Andhra Pradesh Bharatiya Janata Party has got. That kind of a legacy we have. I hope to see a day when BJP, under the dynamic leadership of Madhav Garu, who is here, and all our esteemed leaders who are here, will go strength to strength from here and emerge as a very indomitable force in the politics of Andhra Pradesh. The day is not very far. I respectfully pay my compliments to all our coalition leaders who have taken time to come here, the ministers who have come here, our Karyakartas, BJP, this is our function. It is my duty as a BJP Karyakarta to thank our guests who have come here with a smile. The Karyakartas of Telugu Desam Party, the Karyakartas of Janasena Party who have come and made this function a very wonderful function. I thank you all. I urge our BJP Karyakartas to fight harder, work with a sense of deep patriotism and conviction to make our party a large, indomitable political party in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is possible with your hands. I also understand, before I end, lot of our senior leadership are sitting here as ordinary Karyakartas in the chairs in front of me. It is them, with their fight, with their ideological commitment, they made their parties to grow. We should never forget all our senior political Karyakartas who are here, who have always stood with our party as part of Jansangh and as a part of Bharatiya Janata Party now. I touch all of your feet and say my namaste to you all, for all our senior political Karyakartas for always standing with our party. Thank you once again for the deep honor of inviting me to Eluru and to speak on this very sacred occasion. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Thank you so much. Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, Annamalai ji. Thank you so much for your valuable words.
பச்சக்கூரி தப்பாதுடா, சிங்க இது சிக்காதுடா, சுத்து போட்டு நிக்காதடா, சூற விட்டா தாங்காதுடா, சிவண்டா சிவண்டா சிவண்டா, எதுக்க எவண்டா எவண்டா எவண்டா.